So the American Academy of Religion has weighed in on teaching about religion. It wasn't the first one out of the box, but it has weighed in and has produced a pretty useful guide that I'm uploading it to the files that Tarek has for you. It is based on the idea of what a religiously literate person has. You remember there was kind of this E.J. Hirsch and cultural literacy, kind of we all need to know certain things in order to be able to talk to one another, have certain vocabulary, and so on. So another step there is to have religious literacy so that people understand what others believe to some degree and what they practice and why they do the things they do. So there actually grew to be a consensus across the 1980s, 1990s, and built even up from the 1950s that it's important to have, for students in public education, in order to be religiously literate, to have a basic understanding of history, the central texts, where they even exist, which they do not always in every tradition, beliefs, practices, and contemporary manifestations of the world's religious traditions and expressions, in particular social, historical, and cultural contexts. That's a lot of words, as usual, we put in these things. The idea, though, is to be able, on their own and lifelong learning, to discern and explore religious dimensions of political, social, and cultural expressions across time and place. That sounds very abstract, but you can't get through a single newspaper and probably not past the first page before something comes up that has a dimension. Either it's being accused of having a religious dimension or it actually does have one, but probably not a simple one. So religious literacy is indeed important.